Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Dylan Baus.
And I'm Madeline Merlegro. Let's take a look at the news. As the semester is coming close to an end, virtually every student is under some sort of stress or pressure. As a mental health organization, Active Minds is here to help. On Friday, November 4th at 6 p.m. in the Markin Performance Court, a paper airplane contest will be held. Prior to crafting the perfect paper airplane, you are encouraged to write down 3 or more stressors you are currently facing. These can be personal, academic, relational, or anything else. What you write down will not be shared. Then students will throw their paper airplanes to watch their stress fly away. The airplane that flies the farthest will receive a secret prize. Don't let yourself fold underneath the pressure of the semester. Instead, fold up that stress and let it fly.
ACBU hosted a Halloween event on the Beck Quad over the weekend. Attendees wore their costumes to celebrate the holiday. Students could jump around in a giant pumpkin or take a spookier path through an inflatable haunted house. ACBU also provided a table of apple cider and apple cider donuts from Tanner's Apple Orchard. For students to enjoy, attendees could also grab a free pumpkin to decorate and carve while listening to a selection of festive songs to kick off the Halloween weekend.
If you're looking for feedback on your artwork, such as painting, written work, sculpture, etc., then this meeting is for you. Right House Inc. is hosting a meeting this week in which students will be critiquing each other's works as a group. If you don't have anything you would like to share, you can come to see what others have been working on, help others, and form connections. The meeting will take place this Sunday, November 6th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. in the Cullum Davis Library, room 121. Come out and take advantage of this great opportunity.
Come out and join the Society of Automotive Engineers as they welcome Zach Uppel from Komatsu. Komatsu is a leading manufacturer of mining, construction, forestry, and industrial heavy equipment. Zach will be talking about his transition from college to a full-time position as well as his experiences at Komatsu. The meeting will take place Tuesday, November 8th from 6 to 7 p.m. It will be in the Beck Room 1160 and Panera will be served.
Our campus improvisational comedy troupe, Barbecue Kitten, hosted their Halloween show over the weekend titled The Show That Kitten Forgot. This event celebrated the group surpassing 150 shows over the years. The show included their typical improv games with all the kittens performing in Halloween costumes. Audience members contributed by yelling out their best spooky prompts for the performers to act out. Their next show will be themed around the original Disney Channel, and audience members are encouraged to come dressed for the theme. Come to New Miller Hall Friday, November 18th at 7 p.m. to watch. You can also catch their open rehearsals every Wednesday night at 10:30 p.m. in Lydia's Lounge. The finals for the Social Impact Challenge are happening next week, November 7th at 4 p.m. in the Michael Student Center Ballroom. 5 finalist teams will pitch their ideas to address one or more of the 17 United Nations Global Sustainability Goals. Be sure to mark your calendars to come out and vote for your preferred project. The public votes will be considered by the judges in determining the winners. A total of $10,000 will be distributed to the first 3 places. For the full list of finalists and their ideas, you can visit the Hilltop Happenings page. See you there!
After the break, we will take a look at the upcoming weather patterns and entertainment news.
Plus, an interview you won't want to miss.
You're looking at me in the future. Okay. Hi, Isaac.
Hi. Wait a second.
Do you know who I am?
Julia.
This is Jaina. Into the future.
I just wanted to talk to you about what happened with those 2 girls.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember it was this girl that I was getting bullied by that one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me? I don't think you know how much like that helped me, because like I finally like knew that I had somebody. Because of you, Isaac, and what you did for me, years ago, I grew up to be more independent and love myself and just be a little bit more confident.
Aw, I'm like a little tearing up right now. Just to see her in the future just blossom and look beautiful, and that was really amazing.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
You know, for the Midwest in November, the weather's been pretty nice. I hope I'm not hexing anything.
I know. I just love warm weather.
Yeah, no, this weekend is literally gonna blow you away, so be prepared. So there is a storm ahead of us this weekend, so be prepared for a chance of showers. I have all the weather info that you need to have a wonderful and safe weekend. I'm Rachel Hobbs, and let's take a look out to our forecast map. So today was super, super nice. You can tell by it was 71 degrees. You know, we could see some cells to the back of east towards Kentucky. Right now, we had the storms last night. So you will be prepared this Saturday and Friday and Saturday. There is a high chance of rain, so be prepared. Also, so it's just been a nice day altogether. So now let's go on to our temperatures over here today. Okay, yellow. We love it. It's going to be such a warm weekend. We will have it be in the 70s. So just grab your shorts again. You know, it's just one last weekend before, you know, winter. Thanksgiving is coming up, so it's probably going to be chilly, but this is one of the nice weekends that we will have. I know I keep on saying that it's going to be nice. This is one of the last weekends, but I think this is it. It is super comfortable, so just relax. Yeah, I know it's supposed to rain on Friday. There's a 40% chance of rain on Friday and then on Saturday as well. So make sure to grab your umbrella and bring roots and rain jacket and just be prepared. So now onto our 5-day forecast. You can see the high of this week is going to be seen on Friday at 76 degrees. Unfortunately, it is going to rain, so just be prepared. On Sunday, there's going to be some, you know, the sun's going to be out. On Monday, there is going to be partly cloudy as well on Tuesday. Now let's go look over to Trinity as what she has in for entertainment news today.
A new exhibit honoring the ancient pharaoh King Tutankhamun is set to land in several cities with a modern twist. In this piece, there won't be a single golden treasure or artifact in sight. Instead, high-definition digital projections of King Tut's life will be displayed along tall floors and walls as visitors navigate through his 9 galleries. The exhibit, titled Beyond King Tut, opens in New York City on Friday and is already available in Washington, D.C., with openings in Vancouver and Los Angeles scheduled for November 4th. According to a recent poll, women's soccer is witnessing increasing profits from sponsorships, television deals, and merchandise on a global scale, as well as rising engagement from spectators, as the sport develops momentum leading up to the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand next summer. The most recent study discovered growth across the board from match day, broadcast, commercial, and prize money sources. Clubs reported a 33% increase in commercial revenue year over year, showing increased sponsorship interest. FIFA's chief women's football officer, Saray Behrman, said the report reveals that women's soccer is a wise investment. The battle against climate change continues after a recent protest that targeted Johannes Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring painting. A man was seen pouring red material from a container over another protester who was attempting to attach his head to the glass-protected painting. The other man put his hand on the panel that was supporting the picture. Afterwards, the painting was removed from the wall and examined carefully before being returned Friday. The police arrested 3 people, and their identities were not disclosed.
Can we please leave the paintings alone?
I know, this is the second time in like a month. I don't get it, but Coming up, an interview covering the poverty simulation going on now in the Markin Performance Court.
And later, a musical performance that is sure to shed some tears.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry. I'll see you later.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Today, we have an interview with Nate Cummings, Community Resource Manager at Heart of Illinois United Way, speaking on behalf of the poverty simulation. Our reporter Julia Hunt joins us live from the Markin Performance Court. Julia?
Thanks, Dylan. I'm here with Nate Cummings, here to tell us a little bit about the poverty simulation that a bunch of Bradley students and faculty are taking part in at the Markin Performance Court right now. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
Could you tell us a little bit about what's the point of the poverty simulation?
Yeah, absolutely. So Heart of Illinois United Way is the organization putting this on. We are a granting organization, and we like to go out and provide educational experiences to people as well in the community. So what's happening right here is we're having a bunch of students all participate in exactly what the name says, a simulated poverty week or month. They all go out and get a family profile, and that explains what all they have to do for the month, who they need to talk to around our simulated community. And they have to live in real-life profiles that people gladly submitted in poverty, right? They have to live in that role in a poverty role. So.
And why do you think it's so important for students and faculty to take part in this opportunity?
Yeah, so I truly believe there's just so few people who actually understand what it's like to be in poverty and what that world truly is. And the fact that we get to come out here and show even just like the smallest amount of what it's like to actually live in poverty, I just think is so important for people to realize that it's not easy. And when you get in poverty, it's really that cycle of poverty, and it will keep you down. And so it's important to educate people about how that happens in society and what they should try to look for and do to escape or help the people who are in poverty.
And this is a really cool opportunity. How often are these events, and how can students get involved with it?
Yeah, so we're looking to do these events 4 times a year, so pretty much 1 a quarter. Usually our Bradley simulation happens around this time almost every year, so around November. Come next November, I'm sure Victoria will reach out to myself or somebody on staff to schedule the next one, and we'll get it on the books, and then it's kind of up to Bradley students to get a hold of her and get on the sign-up list.
All right, and then after students take part in this, how can they continue to shed light on poverty going forward with their lives?
Yeah, so volunteering. Honestly, that's the number one, and I know it sounds kind of cheesy and cliche, but United Way has 47 partner agencies ourselves, so volunteering at any of those partner agencies, volunteering with the Heart of Illinois United Way. The Bradley University has their own volunteer platform and everything that is actually associated with the Heart of Illinois United Way as well. And so going out, doing something like that, getting involved in the community, any way to give back is how you can help.
Well, thank you so much for letting us know about this awesome opportunity. I'm Julia Hunt reporting for BUTV News here at the Markin Performance Court. Back to you.
With Halloween being this past Monday, we had our very own Nicholas Shepard at the Student Center interviewing students for the holiday. Enjoy this spooky feature.
Hey all you sussy students, it's Nicholas Shepard back at it with a Halloween special. Don't mind the orange pieces, if you can see it. I just finished disposing of, helping Orange with some tasks. We're gonna ask some of our fellow campus crewmates some questions and play a game of this or that. Stay tuned for this spooky segment. What costume are you wearing for Halloween?
I'm gonna do a group costume and I'm gonna be the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, but we didn't get the memo.
Adam Sandler. Right now I'm dressed up as a Jared Leto fanboy.
If you had to pick a costume to scare your friends with, what would you choose?
Probably the Scream costume. I think that one's pretty good.
Student loans?
Just put on any scary mask because they're very, very easy to startle.
Probably a clown or something.
What is your favorite Halloween song?
Honestly, the Monster Mash is a bop.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Calling All the Monsters by China McClain.
Now for a little game of this or that, Halloween edition. Round 1, Nightmare Before Christmas or Halloween Town?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, all the way.
Nightmare Before Christmas, for sure.
The Exorcist or It?
It. I'm gonna say It.
The Exorcist.
Ghostbusters or Coraline?
Coraline.
Coraline, obviously.
Definitely Coraline.
Halloween movies or Christmas movies?
Definitely Christmas movies. Hate to do this to you, it's Christmas movies all the way.
Halloween movies.
I'll tell you what, it may be chilly out there, but this suit is so hot from doing tasks all day. Maybe I'll jump in the vent to cool off. Wait, no, I meant sit by the vent. Guys, for real, it's not me. I'm not the imposter. Chill out. Unfortunately, that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed this very spooky section. For BUTV News, I'm Nicholas Shepard.
Great costume, Nick. Soon, this week's sports news with Ty.
After, a look at upcoming events that are great additions to your weekend plans.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking, let's go. You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. The trees stand tall. Mother, mother, you tell me to stay rooted. The tree's roots go deep. You tell me to focus on my breath, and the trees breathe for the earth. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? Will you be the kind that makes shade? Or the kind that shows a new way? Might you be the kind to hug? Or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind. The child had a few more questions after that, and the forest had plenty of answers.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So I see volleyball had another game.
I'm not mistaken, I think they played the Salukis of Southern Illinois.
The Braves volleyball team faced Southern Illinois last Friday. Coming from the win against the Bruins, the Braves are looking to start a winning streak. SIU tips it to the Braves. Number 1 sets it up for number 17 for the kill for the Braves. Tossing it back to the Braves. Number 8 sets it up for number 3 for the kill, but is blocked by number 19 from SIU. Serves to the Braves. Number 1 passes it to 8, who serves it up for 13 for an absolute missile for the kill. Passed back over to the Braves. Set up for number 23, but it is not enough, and the Braves lose 3-1. Following the loss, the Braves face the Missouri State Braves. The Braves are looking for redemption from the previous day. The Braves pass it over to Missouri State. They volley it until they get the kill onto the Braves. Not looking good early on in the game. Bradley recovers that ball, brings it back to the Bears, and they get the kill onto them. The Braves get the ball back, and number 21 sets up a clean spike, hitting one of the Bears players. Serve on to the Braves, and number 17 is able to force the block and make it go out of bounds. The Braves win the game in 5 sets, 3-2. The Bradley basketball team season coming underway and beginning next Monday, November 7th. Let's take a look at what to expect this upcoming season.
The Bradley University men's basketball team is set to kick off a new season on Wednesday as they open up with an exhibition game against Illinois Wesleyan, the first game in what could be a very promising season for the Braves. Brian Wardle is using these games to help set his goals for the season.
We'll set them after these couple exhibitions. That's usually our time. After we play a couple people, before the regular season, we'll sit down as a team and talk about some goals and some things we want to accomplish as a group as we know our team probably the best after we play a couple exhibitions.
The Braves were picked second in the Missouri Valley Conference preseason poll, but senior forward Malavai Leons feels like the Braves will be able to live up to expectations.
I feel like we just got to play to our highest ability, and it's always nice to be ranked high, and just got to show it now, go out there and give it our best.
However, there is a reason for concern with the Bradley men's basketball team as All-MVC first-team forward Rink Bass suffered an injury to his leg earlier in the week. He is on crutches right now and will miss a couple games to start the season.
Darius Hanna's going to step into that starting role for us, and then hopefully Donar and Linky can get some minutes, and we can find out which one of them can get in that rotation too. So it's going to be competitive. It has been in practice, and we're looking forward to that because competition promotes growth.
Even with Mast out for the time being, the team is still confident with nearly a dozen players returning from last year's squad.
Just stay to our habits, do what we do, compete, defend, rebound. If we just stay true to our identity, I think we should be fine.
For BUTV News, I'm Jonathan Mike.
The Braves volleyball cross-country team finished first in the Missouri Valley Conference Championship races in both the men's and women's category. Sophomore Nicole Jansen took the individual title with a time of 20 minutes, 22 seconds, and 6 milliseconds. She is the first to win back-to-back individual titles since Caitlin Bush did it back in 2014 and 2015. Bradley made up half of the top 10 individuals in the race. They led second place by more than 50 points. On the men's side, the race was close. The entire top 15 individuals were 30 seconds within each other. George Watson comes in at second, and Alec Danner comes right behind him in third place. Overall, the Braves got 42 team points and beat the Drake Bulldogs by 4 points. The Braves now move on to the NCAA Midwest Regional. The Braves soccer team faced the Southern Illinois Edwardsville Cougars this Friday. SIUE dominated on their side in the first half. They only let the Braves shoot a handful of shots. Even with the Cougars keeping it mostly on their side the first half, the Braves were able to block their shots on goal. The Cougars keep up the pace and score their first goal in the second half at 71 minutes. Braden Griffin had a chance to score for the Braves a few minutes after the goal, but it was shot wide right. The Cougars keep it away from the Braves, and the Braves lose 1-0. The next game is tonight against the Incarnate Word Cardinals at home. Catch it in person or on ESPN+.
I told you that volleyball was carrying sports.
You were right. But the basketball team does have their first preseason game today, so...
Hey, it could go well.
It could go well. It should go well.
It should.
Next, a look at the upcoming events that will bring a smile to your face.
Plus, a musical performance by Emma Hoytia.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Part-time job, full-time hustle, all-time Shiro to all of us. You nurture, we listen. You teach, we thrive. You lift our spirits, but we've got to lay down the truth. It's time for you, our Shiro, to stretch for the stars. A free online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Start saving more for retirement so you can feel prepared and live your life to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Now let's take a look at some upcoming events that are sure to make your week. If you're a fan of poetry, then you won't want to miss this amazing event. The Visiting Author Series presents a poetry reading by Allison Joseph, an author of numerous collection of poetry, including the NAACP Image Award nominee Confessions of a Barefaced Woman, and the 2022 Illinois Author of the Year. The event will take place Thursday, November 3rd at 8 p.m. in the Wyckoff Room in the Cullum Davis Library. Come out for an evening of contemplation and reflection. Looking for a sweet treat and a way to help out a student organization? Psi Chi Psych Club will be there selling boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts $12 a box. In order to claim your box and support the cause, you must order before the deadline on November 4th at 5 p.m. Pickup will be in the Student Center on Monday, November 7th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Do not be the odd one out and order your box today. Now I must ask you, are you able to grow a beard? Join Bradley University's police department as they celebrate No Shave until November 15th. Send your beard pictures to BUPD by November 14th, and the best beard will be announced at the Coffee with a Cop on November 15th from 9:30 to 11:30. They will also be collecting donations for the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois. Save the razor and help support the kids. I definitely will be participating. Hopefully Ty will.
Yeah.
I don't know about you girls,
No,
but
I think
all
I'm
right.
gonna pass. I might buy some donuts though.
Okay, that sounds about right. Well, that's all we got for you tonight here on BUTV News. From all of us here, I'm Dylan Baus.
And I'm Madeline Marilegro. We leave you tonight with a performance from Emma Hoytia. Have a great night.